I guess I better put that air conditioner on. Oh, this summer's been so hot. Oh, I can't take it. Just dreaming of those snowy winter days and Christmas too. Yeah. Oh my gosh, it's July. We gotta do Christmas in July. Yep. Oh, okay. I better get on that. Yeah. Oh, you know what? I better call Steven. You know how he can be about Christmas. Oh, but then I gotta dig out all that Christmas stuff. It's so hard. Oh, wait. We have Christmas decorations at work. They're easily accessible. Yes, that's it. Christmas in July it is. I'm excited. Hi, hold all my calls for today and reschedule my appointments, okay? Thanks. Yeah.
Ooh, these are nice little garlands. Yes. Oh, just take it all.
Okay, that was fun. Oh, it has to be time to go home. Is it 5?
Welcome to Smokeysteveandmarc.
I'm Mark.
I'm Steve.
Welcome back, and Merry Christmas!
In July.
Oh, yeah. Well, you know we have to do it.
Well, we do it every year.
We do. Well, at least since I've been on the channel, we've done it every year.
Yeah, since you've been here.
It's just a perfect excuse to have a little bit of fun. It really is.
It is, and it's different than like regular Christmas where you might have family and visits and might go to church and have a manger and all that stuff. This is all the flashiest commercial crap.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
You know, having margaritas with a Santa Claus beard on, that kind of thing. It's in that vein of a holiday. It's just for fun.
Yeah, definitely. Oh, and you know what? I mean, it's getting bigger and bigger every year too. I mean, it's getting huge. It's celebrated now the world over.
Yeah.
And I mean, admittedly, yes, a retail holiday. I mean, just look at all the Christmas in July sales.
I know, right?
I mean, look, even little Debbie got in on the action this year.
Yeah.
For Christmas in July. It's crazy, right?
Wow.
But, I guess that could be said about a lot of holidays now,
I suppose.
Pretty retail.
Retail.
I mean, I guess it is what it is. But Christmas in July, it's a perfect opportunity to get a little break from the summer heat and have a little bit of fun. And I would imagine growing up with a mother working for Hallmark.
For over 20 years. July was the ornament premiere, if you're collector, and they would have all the ornaments in the store up and then draped in red, so you couldn't look behind the curtain until the day, so that way no one had to stay over graveyard to put up ornaments.
Oh yeah.
So they would put them up and drape them, which my mother later did with Easter baskets.
Oh yes.
As we got older.
Oh yeah.
I'm not doing this in the middle of the night. She'd make all the baskets and drape them in napkins.
Yeah.
And we could look in the morning. So it was very similar to that. And so we had our own decorations that rotated with the seasons.
Oh yeah.
In a similar way. So it's not the idea. It's not unfamiliar to me to have a non-traditional holiday.
Yeah, and my grandmother was a lot like your mother too. She would always decorate for the seasons, and especially when I was younger. And Christmas in July, she would always have a Christmas dinner, and that would be the last week of July because that's when the 25th fell. Usually was the last week of July, complete, with turkey and everything. And I remember a few years in a row, she tried to tie in like the summer aspect of it by grilling the turkey. Yeah, and actually it was pretty good. It was pretty good. She's the same lady that also did the coating it with peanut butter.
Oh yeah.
She always was trying different stuff. I guess that's where I got it from. I don't know. But and then when I was young, one year I remember she put you should put the tree back up.
The whole tree?
Yeah, American flags and Christmas ornaments all over it. It was really cute. And then kept it up the rest of the year. And then we just changed the decorations for everything on the tree, which was a lot of fun.
Which we actually got to do when Mark was moved in with me and the parents. We shared a room. We weren't sleeping in the same bed, but we were sleeping in a relatively small room. And
oh yeah, I remember.
Do you remember now?
The little tree. I did. I got a little Christmas tree, little like maybe 2-foot one, you know. Yeah, and I would go to the Dollar Tree.
Go to Dollar Tree to pick out the things to decorate it with, and then change it on seasons, holidays, and birthdays.
I do.
And it was all year round. We had it there. It just sat by the window.
Yeah, so the whole thing. And I remember I took pictures of. You know what? If I can. I think I still have all the. If I can dig those pictures up, I'll share them with you because it's cute. It's like this little tree.
It is.
Changed it every single, like all the time. I was really into it.
And they have to have a topper. Every tree needs a topper. So I remember it was the Thanksgiving tree, and I had gone to Dollar Tree when it was still $1. And bought, it was like made out of foam. It was a turkey with a pilgrim hat or something on. And you have to glue the whole thing together. And I think all we had was Elmer's. We didn't have a hot glue gun. So I sat there for hours holding it together.
And he did it. He made it. I still have it to this day.
It's in the Christmas stuff.
Yeah. It is. We still have it. So yeah, I should show those pictures if I can find it. But yeah, you know what? Christmas in July really has grown into like really a global thing now. I mean, they celebrate it all over the world now. And I'm always surprised that sometimes every time we do a Christmas in July video, that a few people in the comments say that they've never heard of it.
I don't know what it is.
Yeah, it always surprised me. But it gets less and less every year, which means the holiday's getting bigger and bigger, which is actually pretty cool when you think about the rather like small, the humble origins of the holiday, like how it started, you know. And I guess we should share it, right?
I think I can swing this one. I can do this.
You can do this? You got this?
I got this.
Okay.
I got this.
Cool.
All right.
Well, a little birdie told me that you may have done this while we were at camp.
Yeah, I had set up a little cozy spot for us to sit.
Oh, I'd love to see this.
All right. Hey everybody, so we're here at Camp SSAM, and I thought it would be so appropriate since we're talking about holidays and Christmas and summertime that we talk about the origins and history a little bit of Christmas in July. So, Christmas in July actually originated at another camp, not ours. It was Camp Keystone in Brevard, North Carolina in 1933. Camp co-founder Miss Fanny Holt simply wanted the campers to enjoy some Christmas cheer during their stay. So she organized a celebration that included carolers, a decorated tree, fake snow, Santa, and gifts for the campers. The tradition at camp still remains today. Now, there's an earlier reference to Christmas in July in the 1892 French opera Werther. In the opera, children rehearse a Christmas song during the summer, and a character says, "When you sing Christmas in July, you rush the season." And you can't forget the 1940 movie Christmas in July, where a man is tricked into thinking his work won a $25,000 prize, which leads him to be very generous. The film helped really popularize the idea of Christmas in July and made it part of pop culture. So, there we have it, the history of Christmas in July.
I love that story. I just do. I love that story.
Brings you back.
It does. And, you know, it is, I mean, when you really, in seriousness, when you really think about it, for something that humble, that small,
to have grown into such a large
to grow into such a thing, it really was. I mean, even the movie, I mean, it really is something else. But, you know, you guys probably heard, like, if you've been watching for a while, you probably heard that story a few times too.
Maybe it gets better every year. It's like the Christmas story.
Every year. Flip it up, and you did a great job.
Well, thank you.
At camp. I didn't even know he did it when we were at camp.
I know. I just snuck away.
Doing other stuff.
Yeah, you were out back smoking.
Yeah.
So I thought I would make a video.
And then in the canoe, probably.
Yeah.
But yeah, you know, and you know me, any excuse to have a little bit of fun and decorate, and Christmas in July is definitely that. Hey guys, hey, well, we have a quick little project to do, and wouldn't be Christmas in July without a project, right? Now, if you've been watching for a minute and you've seen some of our other Christmas in July videos from previous years, I like to do like a recipe or a project or something that we start now and then finish, like around Christmas time. We kind of bring it back out at Christmas time. And this project is the same type of deal. Like, I think, last year, maybe the year before last, we actually made cookies, and we made cookie dough, and we froze that dough, and then we brought that dough out at Christmas time and made more cookies, along the lines of that. So today is not a recipe, it's more of a project. We're gonna grow a pear tree. Ooh, yes. Now you're probably thinking, a pear tree? Why are we growing a pear tree? Well, remember, one of the most famous songs of Christmas has a partridge in a pear tree, right? And it'll all tie together in the end. It really, really will. So you know what? Why don't we get started? So we're going to grow a pear tree from seed right now, and then we're going to come back at Christmas time, and then we're going to bring our little tree out, and then we're going to add something really cute to it. Okay? So for now, let's get started on that pear tree. Okay? So the first thing you're going to need, obviously, are seeds. So you can do this. This is so easy to do too, and a great project, by the way, for the kids. Like, to plant something and watch it grow. This is a good project, like for that. So anyway, so you can just go right to your grocery store and get any type of pear you want, and then harvest the seeds from them like this. Harvest all of them. You can also purchase like proper seeds online. Even Amazon sells pear tree seeds. So or local nurseries or nurseries online too. Okay, but really you can do it right from the grocery store pears. Okay, and this was just a basic. I think I have two kinds here. I think I have a Bosque and maybe an Asian pear here. I can't remember, but I wrote it down over there. So and these are what they look like after you take them out, and this is what we do with them. It's so easy. So we have our seeds here, and all we need is a pot of some sort, and I would recommend getting like I guess a fairly larger pot. I mean, this is a small pot, but 4-inch, 3-inch, 5-inch, something like that, because we don't want to have to transplant her at least before Christmas anyway. They don't really like transplanting too much. So this is a perfect size, okay? And then we're going to fill her up with some good potting soil. Like Miracle Grow is just perfect for this type of thing. Just use a good quality potting soil, okay? And then we fill up a pot, and then we're just going to, let's see, and then we're just going to kind of make little indents there like this, and yeah, we are going to be using most all of our seeds because we want to give ourselves, I don't know, we want to have the odds in our favor, if you know what I mean. When you buy them from the grocery store, not all of these seeds are going to germinate, but by planting all of them, I'll put them in our hole there like that. Okay, you can also take your seed and literally kind of push it down in like that as well. And then, but like I said, use all of the seeds up in one pot, 5, 6, 7, 8, whatever, it doesn't matter. And if by chance we have more than one sapling that grows, well, then we'll just thin it out to the strongest, the most healthiest looking one when they're about 1 inch tall. Okay. So we have our seeds in there like that. And now we're just going to kind of cover them up like that, so that they have about 1/4 inch of soil on top of them, just like that. And then give them a drink of water. They definitely need water. And then place them on a sunny windowsill, and definitely keep that soil moist until your seeds germinate. And before long, oh yes, you will have a pear sapling. Look how cute he is. Aww. And then at this point, now, okay, I planted these seeds on May the 10th. So about 3 months to get about this size. And, he'll continue to grow all through Christmas. He'll be a little bit larger at Christmas time. But at this point, you want to go to watering them like you would, say, a house plant. Keep them on the windowsill, let them dry out a little bit, and then water him. Don't keep it moist like we did when we had the seeds in there, okay? So, yeah, I have more going. I have 7, 8. I have 8 total going because these make great gifts. It's going to be a beautiful gift this Christmas. So now you might be wondering, okay, all right, this is a cool project. I'm going to grow a pear tree, and okay, it's Christmas time. Now what do we do with them? Well, what we're going to do, we're going to add an ornament to it. Yes, a partridge in a pear tree ornament to kind of tie it all together. And we're just going to make that ornament with regular air dry clay, and that is actually a cookie stamp that I got on Amazon, to put into the clay. So in the next couple months, if you're going to do this project with me, keep your eye out for any type of cookie press or mold that accepts clay. That the theme is a partridge in a pear tree. And I think once we tie it all together at Christmas time, oh, it's going to be so awesome, isn't it? And that's our Christmas in July project for this year. Oh, see you at Christmas time. Oh, you're such a cute little baby. You are.
Hey everybody, so we are in the kitchen. It is Christmas, albeit July, so we're going to keep it nice and simple and make a good little treat. We're going to be making a golden syrup impossible pie. Yeah. Now you're probably familiar with some other impossible pies you see. The gist of it is you mix it all together, and as it bakes, it layers out and you get a crust of sorts, a filling, and then a top on top. So that's the way this recipe is going to go as well.
Oh yeah, and it's made with golden syrup?
Golden syrup? Yeah.
Oh, very cool. But what the heck is golden syrup? Well, golden syrup, it's a staple in any British baking cupboard, that's for sure. Now, you can use it for cakes and biscuits, ice cream toppings, or even as a sandwich filler. But what is it anyway? Well, it's an amber-colored, warm syrup that is thick, sweet, and very, very sticky. Now, it's been around since the Victorian times, and it's actually a byproduct of the sugar cane refining process, where a syrup is produced, and actually up until 1883, that syrup was wasted. Now, that was until a formula was developed to make it amber-colored and deliciously sweet. Now, the taste of golden syrup is like, it's unmatched, really. It's not like maple syrup. It's not like pancake syrup. It has its own deliciously sweet flavor. Yeah, we can describe it as sweet for those of you who have never tried it. But yet, there's some type of warming quality to it as well. Golden syrup. Oh, well, now we know. All right, well, let's get started, shall we? Here are our ingredients.
All right, our ingredients are 4 eggs, room temperature, that we've separated the yolks and the whites. 1/2 cup of golden syrup. 1/2 cup of melted butter. 1/2 cup is a stick. In our bowl, we have 1/2 cup of self-rising flour and 1/3 of a cup of custard powder, in case you didn't know. And we have 2 cups of milk that's been heated up to warm.
All right, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to get an 8-inch round baking pan, or a springform pan too, but we're going to spray it with non-stick cooking spray and then line it with parchment paper just like this, so we have some of it hanging over the edge, and that'll make it nice and easy to pull it out. And then we're going to preheat our oven to a very odd temperature, around 315 degrees Fahrenheit.
All right, to start us off, we have our 4 egg yolks that are at room temperature. We're going to add our 1/2 cup of golden syrup, which I don't have a lot of memories, good or bad, attached to. I know people usually go childhood, but I don't want to lose too much of it either because, it's a dessert. It's supposed to be sweet. All right, that's left for me for later. And then we're going to take our mixer. We're using a hand mixer. We'll put it in on high speed for about a couple of minutes till it starts to look pale. It's going to pale up, and it's going to be kind of like thick, heavy cream. All right, there's our ribbony stage, kind of cake battery. So now we've got that. We're going to take our 1/2 cup melted butter and drizzle it in while we are mixing. We're going to put it on high for this.
Ooh, it's all nice and combined. Great. So next, we're going to take our self-raising flour and our custard flour, and we're going to kind of whisk that together there just a little bit like that. Okay. And then we're just going to kind of sprinkle it over the top.
Just so we're not all in like one big clump, you know what I mean? Yeah. Okay, just like that. Perfect. And then, using a whisk, we're just going to fold these dry ingredients into our wet ingredients. All right, and there we are. We're just combined, and that's all we're looking for. And now next, we are going to stir in our milk. And if I didn't tell you earlier, it is whole milk. Oh, yeah. I'm just going to stir that in. And yes, our batter is going to be very, very liquidy.
So there's our batter thus far. Nice and fluffy, nice and gentle. We have over here our 4 egg whites at room temp. Make sure they're room temp because we're going to whip these. And the temperature matters. The colder, the better. Get it 2.5 minutes or so, maybe 3 minutes on high speed. You're going to see stiff peaks start to appear. Okay, so there we have our egg whites. Stiff peaks. What we're going to do is take this over to our other mixture, put it all in, all at once. All right, so we're going to just mix the whips in until combined. Few lumps are okay. We're going to have a few of those. Then we are going to transfer it to our baking pan. It's liquidy. Still liquidy. But how about that? It all fit. Okay. That's a proud moment, I would say.
Ooh, I told you it would be liquidy. All right, and now we're going to bake for 1 hour. And you know what? When it comes out, it's still going to be a little bit wobbly. That is totally fine. But you're looking for 60 minutes, okay? Ooh. Ooh, here we go. There we go. Ooh, lightly brown. It looks, oh gosh, looks good. I hope it tastes as good as it looks. All right, so now we're gonna let her cool off completely. Like, maybe an hour or two, okay? And then we'll be able to lift her out of the pan and slice her up and see if that impossible, well, if it was impossible, if it worked. So, I guess we'll see you in a couple hours. Ooh, we are all cooled off, and she's looking good there. A nice, cute little stand. Oh, I'm excited. Okay, so now let's decorate her. We're going to add some powdered sugar right to the top here. Oh, yeah. You know me and powdered sugar. I mean, powdered sugar goes on, well, pretty much everything. Okay, slice this baby up. All right. Moment of truth here, I guess. All right. Big honkin' piece. Steven's mom always says that. Honkin'. Big honkin', Okay. Oh, look at the layers. Oh, nice.
That's impossible.
It's impossible. We got that. And then to finish things off, oh yes, we're going to drizzle some more golden syrup right on top. We are. Oh. Goodness, I cannot wait to dig into this. Let me tell you. Nice. Oh, I'm so happy with the way it turned out. Look, you got a custard layer in there. Got what looks like a crust, a little cake layer. Oh, this is absolutely wonderful. And I think you're really going to like it. So definitely give it a try. And there you have it. Our golden syrup impossible cake. Ah! Oh my boy, did we celebrate Christmas in July.
Well, not yet. I still have a whole cake to reckon with.
Oh yeah, how about that cake? Oh, it looks so good.
No, I've never had like golden.
No,
I just always assumed it was like brown, corn syrup or something.
No, it's not like corn syrup. It's not like molasses. It's
I'll try it on its own first.
It's sweet.
Mm-hmm.
But like a little bit warming, a little bit.
Yeah, it's a texture of honey, but it doesn't taste like honey.
Yeah.
All right, well, I'm gonna try a piece.
Let's give this a whirl here.
Let's go.
Our impossible cake. Oh. Is it good?
Mm-hmm.
I think this would be great.
It does have a crust on the bottom.
Yeah. vanilla ice cream, maybe some Cool Whip on top of there, but definitely got to get some of the drizzle on there for sure. So, oh no, I'm gonna wait till we're done because it's very sticky. You'll see. You'll have it all over you. Oh yeah, I'm gonna have dessert tonight. And then our little pear tree here. I think this is going to be a cute little project come Christmas.
Pear tree.
Yeah. And now I know probably a lot of people are going to be like, you can't grow a pear tree from a store-bought pear. Well, yeah, you can. That's this, and I had there were 7 seeds in here and 2 of them germinated. So I did thin it out to this one. He was the biggest one at the time. And, there's of course there is a proper way of doing it. The seeds need to be chilled and this and that, but you really don't have to do that. You can do this as long as you use enough seeds to up your odds of getting a little sapling like that. Sure. So, but anyway, so we had a project, we had a recipe. Oh, I am so in the Christmas spirit. How about you?
Oh, very much so. Very much so.
Very much so that you want to bring this plane in for a landing?
Yeah, we circled the airport for a while.
Okay, I
bring it in.
So.
Heavy Thoughts by Steve and Marc.
You know what I was thinking? This summer has been so hot, I think we should all dream about a white Christmas. And if that doesn't work, well, just drink the red instead.
Heavy Thoughts by Steve and Marc.
Heavy, huh? Very heavy.
Well, we hope you enjoyed our Christmas in July episode today. And, I just wanted to end on a happy, positive note with this. And, the true spirit of Christmas, I think we could all use some goodwill and some peace and some happiness and stuff. The true spirit of Christmas.
Yeah, enough to charge you back up until the next Christmas.
Until the next Christmas. And Christmas in July is a perfect way to do that. And if we could somehow manage to keep that going through the whole year, I think we'll all be just okay. I think so.
I think so. Certainly couldn't hurt.
No, it couldn't.
So, well, thank you for joining us this evening. It was a lot of fun. It was sweet. We got to move around the house and film stuff, so it was cool. So thank you for watching. Please do subscribe. Hit the thumbs up on your way out if you be so inclined. We're on Facebook, Instagram, and X if you want to follow us there. Our contact info is below. And thanks, and we'll catch up with you very soon.
Oh, yes, we will. I had a blast tonight, and we hope you did too, for sure. If you do anything that we did, if you do our little hair sapling there, or our cake here, definitely let us know, and let us know how it turned out, and maybe send us some pictures. And we're curious, do you celebrate Christmas in July, and what do you do? Let us know in the comments below. We'd love to know. We would love to know, even if it's just shopping those sales. Thank you again, everybody. You have a fantastic Christmas in July. And we'll see you next time, okay?
Bye.
Ciao.
You bye.
Oh, you didn't.
Girl.